I said it once and I'll say it again. The best bite in barbecue is absolutely a beef rib. So today, courtesy of Nick over at the Meatery, we're cooking some beef ribs. We're gonna do it on the Traeger. Last time we did it on the big green egg. Let's go ahead and make some beef ribs. Cheers. Let's get these beef ribs seasoned up and on the grill. Shout out to the Meatery. We're gonna start by trimming off the fat layer on the top. That way we can expose more meat and hit it with some seasoning. Whenever you're trimming up some beef, do not get rid of the fat. This could be rendered down into some wonderful tallow. Because of the fat content in these beef ribs, they're oily enough, there's no need for a binder. We're just gonna hit it with some salt and pepper. I'm using this salt and pepper from FUEGO. Make sure you season all sides heavily. Last time I made beef ribs, I did them on the big green egg, but today we're gonna do them on the Traeger. 275 until they're done. I don't think I'm even gonna wrap these, but we'll see. So right now I'm gonna try something that I haven't tried before. Just got hooked up with some Vintage Farm almond oil. And instead of spraying my ribs with apple juice, I'm gonna spritz them with almond oil. While these beef ribs are cooking, we're gonna pickle up some onions. Purple onions, red onions, whatever. We're gonna shove these onions in the jar. About a 1/4 cup water, apple cider vinegar, Mike's hot honey, a little crushed red pepper, a little lemon juice, salt, a little Knorr chicken. Bring this to a boil, make sure you open a window or the whole house is gonna smell like vinegar. Now this goes into the jar with the onions. Let this sit on the counter until it cools down before you put it in the fridge. I didn't plan to wrap these ribs, but they're stalled at 180 degrees right now, so I'm gonna wrap it in some butcher paper and get it right back on the Traeger. Five hours at 275, and these are finally done. I'm gonna let these rest for about 20 minutes, and then we'll cut into it. 5.5 hours to get to this point, so let's open it up. Yes, here we go. Don't get me wrong, I love my Traeger. I get a nice cook every time I cook on the Traeger, but there are some noticeable differences, and it could be just the way that I cooked it, but the big green egg, I got a much better bark. So just push the meat off with the back of the knife. Shout out to Nick over at the Meatery. Let's try these ribs. Beef ribs are the best bite in barbecue. You can't change my mind. AQ, run it back. Let's add a little dark side of the grill. Shout out to Mel. So I was at the store today and I thought to myself, I wanted to turn these beef ribs into a sandwich. And I was in the bread aisle and I looked at ciabatta bread, I looked at potato buns, I looked at so many different things, but I came across these cheesy Kaiser rolls and I couldn't pass them up. So today we have a beef rib sandwich on these cheese Kaiser rolls. Hell yeah. My favorite part of the video, but also like my favorite moment in life, when it's time to eat the beef ribs. Come on. I know my wife agrees with me. She loves beef rib. I think she is a beef rib. I'd eat her up. You know, we're just gonna go ahead and get into this. Beef ribs just make me excited. I'm like a little kid again in the candy store, in the beef store. Shout out to Nick at the Meatery. That bite was 100% exactly what I thought it was gonna be. The tender, juicy, flavorful beef rib, the pickled onions, and then that heartbeat hot sauce. Dark side of the grill. Fire in the hole, baby. Your food doesn't have to be complicated. Easy, simple ingredients, just make it delicious. And everybody is happy. I'm hungry, baby. Delicious does not need to be complicated. Simple ingredients. Stick with simple ingredients and you can never go wrong. And remember, if you like this content, hit that notification bell, hit that like button, share it with a friend, leave me a comment, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna go kill this. I'm out. Cheers.